joined now by Moses from Cumbia Cosmonauts. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for the invitation.
Oh, there's a bit of echo on your vocal.
We've got them to set up in a cave.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Is that better?
Anyway, yeah, that's
Okay,
better.
okay.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much for coming in. So you are in because you're launching the new record tomorrow night. And this record's been 4 years in the making and has kind of been quite an evolution for the Cumbia Cosmonauts and that sound. Can you talk a little bit about what's happened?
Yeah, so it's taken such a long time because it started as a one-off collaboration with two musicians from West Africa, Lamine Sonko and Amadou Kalissa, and then a third musician joined us, Olugbade Okunade, who plays trumpet. And when I say we were joined, that's Thomas Soup Campbell and myself as the producers of the Cumbia Cosmonauts project. And initially it was just a really fun one-off gig, and then that went really well, and we were booked for a Melbourne festival. And then that led to many other gigs as well, but we never really intended to make an album of it. But we had an album's worth of music, and it's taken us a long time to capture that sound of the live vibe, which included a lot of African percussion, as well as kora and all the sounds you can hear in the album, and really ended up being bringing together myself and Soup from a studio club music background, you could say. And working actually with the instruments we were previously, I guess, sampling, looking for already recorded.
Have there always been African sounds in cumbia music, like going back to its early? It was like a sort of a big band sound originally, wasn't it?
Well, originally you could say it came from Africa, went to Colombia, which is where the style of music cumbia was born. And like you say, big band sound, that was really what commercialized it all across Latin America. And they're the recordings that then traveled out of Colombia, were exported all over Latin America, and were a massive hit, and are still being collected now. And the cumbia sound is probably best known for that, as well as accordion sound. So our earlier music, we did have a live accordion player. We recorded a lot, Carlos Parraga, and then researching some of these more African roots of cumbia. I wanted to record something like that in Melbourne without traveling to Colombia, and didn't really find the Colombian musicians I was keen to record, and ended up saying, well, we've got this treasure of musicians from West Africa, from the source, so to speak, living here in Melbourne, and it became like an all-stars lineup in the studio, which is why it took so long to get this happening.
Oh, it's a really extraordinary result. And you're going to play a track for us, just you though today. So this you kind of dragged all your bits and pieces in. What are you going to play for us? Yeah, so it's just me performing solo. The track is called Loco Duro. It does include some small samples of Bade's voice. It does also include some extra drums from Amadou and Lamine Sonko. So in some shape, and of course Soup Campbell is behind the production together with me. So everybody's represented, even though it's just me performing. Cool. Well, take it away. Thanks, Moses.
Cumbia Cosmonauts en la casa. Cumbia Cosmonauts en la casa.
thank you so much. That was excellent. Cumbia Cosmonauts launching their record tomorrow night. It hasn't sold out, has it? No.
It's tonight, actually.
Oh, tonight.
Friday night. Yeah. No, it's not sold out yet.
Okay, excellent. I got everything wrong. Sorry. I'm really, really lost by this end of the week. And it's happening at Loop Bar in the city. Is there any supports?
So the Cumbia Massive DJs crew are supporting. And essentially the supports are all the people that are going to be part of the Cumbia Cosmonauts. So it's just me here solo in the studio this morning. But Lamin Sonko, Amadou Kalissa, Lamin Sonko, Olugba de Okonade, as well as Brian Phillips, who performs as Galambo, will all be on stage with me for various songs. So there's a lot of special guests that are on the recording or that were part of remixes in some shape or form. And then Soup Campbell is on sound engineering duties as well. So you'll meet all of the people behind the album at the launch.
For a lot of you, it'll be really good. It's happening tonight at Looper. It's a bit of a bargain too. It's like $15 to get in. So
that's right. Yeah. And there's visuals as well that were produced by Royce in Hong Kong. As a sort of Afrofuturist sci-fi film, essentially that exists as a whole collection of loops that you will then, you can only experience it once because we've got a live VJ in the shape of Sean Poole, who's performing that live as well. So yeah, that's why
everything but the kitchen sink.
Basically, yeah, that's why there's not a massive list of supports because the main act have got 7 people or something. So
yeah, you'll do really. Moses, thanks so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
Take care.